Hello everyone and welcome back to Sousa Plays and to our Lizard team in the official World Cup ladder qualifier. We unfortunately had our first loss last game. We played against the dwarf team who, well, we couldn't get around their blocking skill. Even though we rolled 2 die blocks, we couldn't roll enough. We didn't actually injure anyone until very late in the game. And also, we rolled quite a few turnovers, and our opponent seemed to roll 1 die blocks and get knockdowns a lot. But that happens. We did get 2 level ups, one from the one injury we got, which was a death, but it was something like 2 turns left and already in a losing position. But we will get block for Ginny. I don't think we will roll anything special. We never do. And let's see what we can get for the skink. Another standard level up. It's probably... I'd like to replace them actually. Our team value is getting way too high. I think that extra reroll probably cost us a bit. If we hadn't had that, we would have been able to get a wizard. No, actually, we would. Actually, we would, because we would have had enough money to get the extra wizard as well. So I don't know. Leap, catch, doesn't matter. Let's get sidestep. I suppose it's been kind of useful. And then let's fire one of our skinks and get a new one. And save some SPP that way. Her monitor has the most SPP. I guess we will keep them. Carmelia's Fudge, I'm sorry, will be fired. And then new skink called Charmelea's Fudge. And confirm. There we go. Down to regular team value again. 1180. That's pretty high actually. Let's see who we'll play this time. Let's hope it's not the dwarf again. I've had enough of losing to dwarves the last 2 episodes. And this might take a while, so I might have to make a break here. But I'll be back, and you'll stay right there, because you won't be noticing any time passing at all. And we're actually going to play a high elf team that's lower enough than us, and we'll get probably a wizard. And it's going to be a real tough game for us. So, let's have a look at the opponent's team. He's right out of the gate. No, let's actually play the game, and well, he's short a player, so maybe he won't get that much of a useful cash, because the elf free guys actually cost quite a lot of money. So he only has 1 reroll too. Okay, maybe we have a chance. I shouldn't be that dismissive. Yeah, he gets a journeyman, so, well, he gets exactly the amount of petty cash to get a wizard. Well, wizards win games, but he got an apothecary? Really? Apothecary and spend extra money to get a reroll? No. Bloodweiser Baby is almost better than a reroll anyway. And better than an apothecary anyway. I guess if you're trying to build a team long term, then the apothecary makes sense. But he got an apothecary and a babe. I guess the reroll could be useful if you only have 1. But he's hoping to get some of the on the kickoff events. Well, he's in it for the lulz, meaning the laughs. So maybe he's just here to have fun. We lost coin toss, so he's gonna choose. I normally choose to defend when I'm an agile team, because you are gonna lose some players if you're playing a basher team. I guess high elves, well, high elves and dark elves have 8 armor, so we don't really expect to lose players. Not a lot of them, but they're gonna lose more than we do if we protect our skinks properly. But he chose to defend, yeah, like I suggested. Alibaba, Alberto, Mus, Neanderthal, Sid, Choco, Fisherman, Robin, Last Hope, Mistake, and someone who's not named by the player. Perfecto is our opponent. Let's hope he's not as perfect as he claims. That's an odd defense. You need someone else on the line though. Is he aware that he chose defense here? I think he thinks he's attacking. He's trying to go through on this side. Well, that's one mistake you can make, I suppose. Let's see. Should I remind him that he's actually on the defense? You'll notice before he clicks end turn, probably. Or maybe he's too focused on his game plan to notice. Well, I've made that mistake. I thought I'd been on offense when I'm on defense. Not too long ago either. Also, his plan is to knock us down there and knock us down there. And then run a few guys up here, perhaps blitz one of our stinks. Should probably put that guy there. Save yourself a step. And did he just realize? Yes. That's unfortunate. Would have been a nice start for us to have all those hits. Yeah, that's more what you would expect to see for defending. I guess he has gotten block on a catcher, and that's the only skill up he has. The other ones are blitzers. Okay, well, let's get the 3 guys we are allowed to get then. Let's use block on all of them, because we can. And you can knock from the side. You can knock from the side. Knock him into him if this fails. Same here, I suppose. Something like this. We've got one guy free to blitz with. And then the skinks hopefully can get the ball. That's the kickoff. And he got the blitz. So his first setup was actually pretty good. I kind of expected him to get the blitz there because it would be funny since he set up for being on attack and then realized. And then it turns out, oh wait, I am on the attack. At least we put our extra guy on the right side. I guess I should have put him one further out, just in case. We can go way up to the ball here. We can blitz him, so... It's a difficult guy to deal with, block and dodge. At least in theory. When you have them, it usually doesn't work out that way. They just get knocked down anyway. Okay, he's gonna lock us up and blitz his way through us. No, he's still gonna do the dodge through. Two going for it. He doesn't have dodge. He has block and catch. I need to see the difference between catch and dodge. None of his team has dodge. Let's keep that in mind. He does have block though. Now we can't really free ourselves up here. Actually, we could free this guy up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push into there. I guess that's what we'll have to do for our blitz. It's time. Alright, he has the blitz still. Knock down Severus Scale. Okay. That's a bit unnecessary, I feel. We can go that way. Or I guess if you want to go further, then necessary. He is going to use his only reroll on the blitz in the first turn. So he's going to have 0 rerolls for the rest of the half. But that means he now is in a tackle zone. Well, there's a 3 in 5 chance that the ball bounces away from him, and then we don't need to worry about these guys, hopefully. Unless we miss the pickup, which we might. But let's expect that he bounces into his hands, so that way we won't be disappointed whatever happens. Alright, got lucky. Okay, I'm gonna stand here, just in case this is a failure of a failure. Then you're gonna get down here. Now I want to do some punches, but with the ball in such a dangerous position, maybe we should start with the ball here. And get it up to... here. Not a great position, but let's get it. Yes. I wasn't worried. Alright. I might have wanted to go for it here, but since we've already... I don't want to do it yet. Okay, well, block didn't help us. Stay though. Now can you get block in maybe? Yes. Okay, stay next to the Croxidor. It'll be harder for you to dodge out. I don't want to move you, so just knock this guy down. And block helped. Hooray! No injuries. Now before we do anything else, this side is kind of protected. But having a Saurus back here is probably not the worst idea. Then I want to do this knockdown. Like so. And we got our first armor break. It's a knockout on Mr. Neanderthal. Now I could blitz with you, but I don't really want to go far. So let's take this guy down, and then go back. Okay, well that's the problem, I suppose. Oh yeah, I need to reroll that. Oh well, he's gonna have a free hit on us then. Let's see if we can at least injure him. No, but we managed to stun ourselves. Something. Okay, well, unfortunate. That's why he was in such a good position to block this area and stop this guy from going anywhere. I was afraid to get Bonehead. But I guess that's even worse. Our first failed block with no block on the attacker is already here. Now is he going to be able to get the ball there? He has attacker from here, so if you move someone down here he can get two. You can just move this guy in here perhaps, and then he can get a 2-die on the ball carrier. I guess you're gonna have to hope for dodge. My plan was to move back there, of course. There's no rerolls, so if he rolls one of those 1 in 9 chances of a turnover, he can't even reroll it. At least we have a 50% chance of rerolling it. But that's why we want block on your Croxigore, because you can't reroll his failures. The alternative would be to use him not for hitting, but what's the point of having a Croxigore if you're not going to hit really? You could take this opportunity to stomp on the Croxigore if he doesn't want to go for the ball. You could hit from here now and get a 2-die. I think he's planning to. Elven catchers have 3 strength. That's different from human and dark elf catchers. They have 2 strength. They also start with catch, while dark elf catchers start with. What do they start with? They start with dump off, I believe. Can they get a single die here? 1 in 6 of a turnover. Oh, first the ball carrier. So 1 in 9 of a turnover. But he rolled a knockdown instead. I guess that's better. We'll see why he didn't push him there. Gonna push him next to our skink. The ball ends up next to our skink, unsurprisingly. Now he can dodge away. 1 in 6 of a turnover. And 3 going for it, 2 going for it. 1 go for it, 1 in 6 of turnover, no turnover. And then it's gonna go for the ball too. No, it's gonna stay there. There's the turnover. 1 in 6 chance there as well. It'll happen eventually. So blitzing this guy seems like a good idea. If we manage to do this, I can build a cage in here. So in that case I want to be on this corner perhaps. This corner is kind of safe, unless this guy goes down or something. And then I can have these 2 guys on the top corner. If everything goes our way. So I want to be there. After my block here. I guess I should have gone from there. Doesn't matter, we got him. Follow for effect. And then stand over here. You're the one that's going to pick up the ball. Before I do that, let me get others in position. You go in there. You go back here. And you get in here. And I have 2 hits, but they're 1 in 9 of failing, so let's do this first, because it's more important. Fail the pickup, that's what the rerolls are for. And we only failed it once, so good luck there. Now, which one's more important here? I kinda want this one down. Okay, stand over there, follow. Nice, we knocked out the journeyman. Oh, we have a skink down here as well. I guess we could get a skink punch in here. So I think we'll blitz here. No, I've already blitzed. I'll set up the skink punch then. Well, I'll take this one first because it's, well, it could be better on a fail than the other one. It's not a fail though, it's a success. Great success! Knocked him out. He has a Bloodweiser babe, so these knockout guys are not gonna stay knocked out. They're likely to come back. And then let's take a skink punch. I'd love to roll skull and defender down all day. That'll mix up all our skulls. We'll roll enough skulls to appease Nuffle, but still be able to choose the other assault. 4 knockouts already. Looking good for this drive, but not in the long term perhaps. 4 knockouts on our turn 2. And we haven't lost anyone. So yes, if we can't score on this drive, we will never be able to score. Unfortunately, we can't make it so he doesn't get 2 chances to stand these guys up. And with the Bloodweiser Babe, I'd be very surprised if more than one of these guys stay knocked out. I wouldn't be very surprised. That's a lie. I would be pleasantly surprised. So he's gonna blitz Skinks. Chameleon's Fudge, the new guy, got his level stripped from him, so he could be a regular, good old-fashioned skink. He would have had sidestep there otherwise. See what good that would have done us? Not much. Then again, 20 more team value wouldn't have affected his inducement money in this game. He's gonna start dodging with no rerolls and no dodge skill. So you're gonna foul that skink. You don't want to get your players sent off. Then again, I guess it's a better chance of getting us down than getting sent off. I guess he didn't want to foul, he just wanted to block all our skinks. If he's gonna foul someone, he should foul the Crooks. But going for it on a turnover. Grabs a blitz over there. We could go out there and try to help him, or we could bring our sources down on this. He's gonna go way back there, so we can't just run one guy. Gonna have to keep the cage. Then again, we have time here. Would very much like to get some knockdowns done. Maybe I'll stay here with the cage. And try to get more knockdowns. Okay, you go here, here, here. That follow there, where would that be at? Okay, go there. And take this one. Actually, he's not close enough to blitz us from there, is he? No. Okay, then blitz here. Well, that's not good enough for what I was trying to do. But I guess we can push you away from us. Should have followed there, really. If I want to get a skink punch in, I should have put him there instead. I guess if we're not doing anything else, let's just advance the cage a little bit. It's no hurry. We want to injure as many elves as possible. It's not a very good attempt. From tackle zone to tackle zone is no problem for a stunty skink, but if he's gonna roll twos or worse in a row, it's going to be a problem. And we rolled a 1 and then a 1. Not that big of a deal. Would have been a nice punch otherwise. So he's going to take a single die. Push. Probably not follow. What was that? Camera angle. That's not good enough either. We have a skink punch opportunity here. We have 2 skink punch opportunities. Dodge, most likely. Yeah, he's going after the skinks here. Should probably try to keep them safe. And there's 2 guys up there as well. And everyone's gone. Can't punch anyone. Well, he might fail a dodge, so let's keep harassing him. There we go. Let's get rid of the blitzers if we can. No, not there. But this means skink punch opportunity. Let's advance the cage first. Maybe I should have started with the Croxigore. Okay, he's ball. He's a game. In this ball game, he's playing. Probably not. I mean, it would be a nice pass, but now we can perhaps surround these guys. Could also score, but we want to do this. I haven't blitzed. I have blitzed. Fine, I'll take it. means he gets a free punch on a skink. Not doing very well here. Got it. And a choice there to take either. Hopefully no knockout. Knockout. Well, that's what happens if you allow your skinks to be in tackle zones. We're gonna move it to the side. Allow me to score. Looks like one on each side, so I can't stop both of you. Well, the thing is, I do require a cage. I could try and just, you know, stop those guys. But I would run the risk of leaving an opening for him to dodge through and get to ball carrier. You're not gonna dodge him? Alright, he failed the dodge. And that's the end of his turn. Now, if I can choose, I would like to knock down his blitzers. We don't need to score here, the ball is very safe. You don't need to stand up the skinks even. There we go, but it's not a lasting injury. Neither is that. Ooh, Choco's dead. Oh, he had an apothecary. He's gonna use it for a level 1 lineman and still didn't get the result he wanted, apparently. Okay, well, I can do this for free now. No. Not gonna be that greedy. Luck didn't help us. If that had been a double skull, of course it would have been bad, but... Now if I leave these guys somewhere, he's probably gonna blitz them. Could run one guy up here, but it doesn't really matter. I could try to have them here. He'd still blitz them, probably. If I put both of them there, well, this guy would get up and probably hit me. I think I'm gonna keep him on the ground. We just have the sources run around, chase a few stray elves, and score on turn 8 or 7. Maybe 7. No, he would have 2 turns then. He can definitely score in 2 turns. Fairly going for it. And stunned himself. Now, which guy would we want to get rid of? Ball thrower? That's safe throw and Hail Mary pass? No, throw and safe throw. A pass and safe throw. That's what they're called. You'd have a better chance to get a knockdown. And okay, he resigned. Well, that's nice. I suppose. He only had knockouts, well, a death. I suppose that's the injury. He didn't want to continue playing. Well, that's good for us. We got another win. And we got a lot of winnings. We can replace our other skink now. More fan factor though. MVP for Croxigor and Tailani. They were already level 2, so none of them leveled up. But they're getting closer to level 3. Another chance to get block for Aggregator. The stats, well, not much surprise there. We had good knockout, 1 kill. And Severus Scale was the one doing the kill. Again. Does that mean he has 2 kills? Let's look at that quickly. Doesn't have to be that quickly. It's gonna be a short video. Not much I can do. I'm not gonna play another dwarf game. Let's see. How do you do this? You go to the player in question, and then you have a look at the statistics. 6 matches, 2 casualties inflicted, 7 injuries inflicted. That must mean the times you've had a successful block. That's 7 successful blocks. 1 kill, alright. 1 crowd surf, interesting. And he's been blocked against 8 times. 32 blocks succeeded. Maybe this is armor breaks? 7 armor breaks with 1 guy in 6 matches? Kinda high, but it might be true. 2 of them being knockouts, 5 of them stuns then, and 1 kill. It's definitely not injuries inflicted, because if he'd inflicted 7 injuries, he would have more than 4 SPP. I think casualties inflicted is the number of injuries or kills. 1 of them is a kill. And then 2 knockouts. So 2 knockouts, 2 injuries, 1 kill. So 4 of them have been that bad. So 7 injuries is probably meaning that he has 7 armor breaks in total. So 3 of them have been only stuns, because 3 stuns, 2 knockouts, 1 injury and 1 death, and there's the death. What then is blocks succeeded? That's how many times you've knocked someone down in total. But a lot of them have been no armor break. Alright, I think I figured out how the stats works. Alright. So, we can go to team stats and see we've inflicted 10 casualties, 2 of them kills. Does anyone remember who got our second kill? Was it Aggregator or was it... I think it was Taylani, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm just gonna try to fill out a little bit this episode so people won't immediately notice that this is a first half concede they're about to watch by looking at the video length. No, that's not a kill. Okay, let's go hunting for that killer. Who's the killer? Iguanagal. That might have been it. No. I don't think it was Longtail. It was Ginny Monster. Yes. It's 27 successful blocks, 9 injuries inflicted, but only 2 armor breaks in total. Right, so Ginny is better at stunning people. Would be nice if you could get a list, sort of here's all your players. If you go to statistics, it's like a player list, and there you could have all the player stats for every player on your team. I guess it would be kind of bad because some players have been fired and stuff, but I guess don't include them. Or you could have a Hall of Fame where you have your players that have been on the team. That would be kind of difficult because we have the same name now. Well, anyway, so much for our 6th game. We have 5 wins. Sadly, that loss still haunts us. And if you look at the leaderboard, you can see that 20 wins and 19 wins with no loss, 2 of them, and 19 wins with a draw. So if you have 1 loss, you can't qualify because 19-1-0 beats 19-0-1. So for those of you thinking that, well, 1 loss is not too bad, it is. You're already out of the running for the qualifying position. Good work Draxo though, getting to 20 wins. And this guy, Sid the coach, he's smart. He's not going to play his next game. If he plays the next game and loses, then this guy will have a chance to pass him. and by winning his last game, that means he would be out of the top 5. Same goes for Seafood Dinst here. And I guess Herr Jugend and Andre both have to hope that no other 19-0 teams get up here. Closest seem to be this Skaven team, who's at 11 wins. 10 wins for another Skaven team, and we have an Orcish team that has 10 wins as well. Lizardmen Dwarf, Lizardmen, Dark Elf. I guess this Skaven team will have to play his last game to have a chance at tying these guys for the last qualifying spots. There's a Wood Elf team up there as well, but they need 4 more wins to get in there. And this Lizardman team needs 4 more wins to get into the tie for 4th currently. But there's 2 weeks left to go. I believe this is 2 weeks in. We're probably gonna see at least 19-0 for 2 more teams. And at that point, well, I guess if no one plays and try to get 20-0, I guess this guy would kind of careless, not staying at 19-0. But if you have everyone at 19-0, I mean, if no one at 19-0 plays their final game, then they would have a tiebreaker, perhaps. And at that point, some of them might feel like they want to try one more game. Well, it would be interesting to be involved there, so we'd have to consider the strategies. I think the strategies for us is going to be to play all our games and hopefully win. Well, if you can keep the average up, winning 4 out of 5, we would end up with 16-4, which would put us, well, not very high on the list. I guess it would rank us somewhere around here, 16-2-1. Well, they have a chance at 17 though. There are some teams that are disqualified in here. These guys have played 21 games, so they're disqualified. And here we have some 6-0 teams. That's better than I've been doing. Our dwarf opponents should be here somewhere. Does it keep rolling? It should be at least 5-0. Dwarf Scum. That wasn't it. It wasn't the Barba Papas. Maybe he's still 5-0. Let's see, where is he? Dwarf. It wasn't 666. I don't think it was Purvuk Sadur. We live in mountains? No. Gold nuggets? I can't remember what they were called. Smashing Dwarves. That was it, right? Voghen. Yeah, that's the guy. That's the team that beat us. You bastard. I guess 15 wins would put you at around the 129th place currently. So if you're going for 129th place, then that's a good setup. Well, I've talked long enough. I'm sure no one's left listening, so I will go and say thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the continuation of this series. Please don't feel free to leave a comment if you have any opinion on whether you think this is much better now that I tried to play all 20 games, or if you thought it was better when I was going super, what do you call it? Competitive, I guess. I'm trying to get that 20-0 team and just restarting whenever I lose. Well, either way, thank you all for watching. Even if you don't leave a comment, I appreciate the views, and I'll see you again next time.